to another edition of Tech Tuesday presented by Delta Media Group, where we thought Hocus Pocus 2 was just okay. It was alright. So today we are going to rehash some functionality that we've taken a look at before, but just kind of consolidate it to make the video a little bit simpler to follow and help you understand the functionality better. So really what it comes down to is we have created two features in the DeltaNet that allow you to set a verified phone number and a verified email address. The benefit of this is that once you have verified a phone number or email address, and by verify I just mean you're effectively proving that they are yours, and once you have done that verification or fallen through that process, you can use that email address or the phone number as your username when logging into the DeltaNet. Now it is useful when logging into the DeltaNet in general. So now first off, this will only apply to those at companies where you do log in with a username and a password. There are also companies that log in using Google Auth, so you would actually log into your Google account and that logs you into the DeltaNet, or you would log into like an Office 365 account and that would log you into the DeltaNet. This functionality does not apply to you, basically. So you have to be using a DeltaNet where you do log in with a username and password. But if you are, then you can set this up, and once you have this, it can be your username on the website. So whenever you go to online.yourcompanydomain.com or click that agents only login link at the bottom of your company site or your own website, and it takes you to that login page, you'll be able to use that as the username there. Or if you download the app, you'll be able to use that as your username in the app as well. And this just allows you to kind of simplify how you log into these various aspects of the DeltaNet or various methods of getting into the DeltaNet so that it's just consistent from one to the other. And you don't have to remember different sets of credentials or jump through any hoops to get logged in. So with that preface there, let's actually get into the functionality. So to set either of these up, what we'll do is click on our name up here in the top right, and then go down here and click on Profile. This takes us into our profile page, and then as we scroll down just a little bit, you can see we have our email address section, and within that is a field that says verified email. So this is where you would type in the email address that belongs to you that you want to use as your username when logging into the DeltaNet going forward. Now your old username will continue to work. So for example, this account, the username is hdemo3, so that will still work. That doesn't stop working because I verified an email address. But if I do also want to verify an email address, I'll just type in here my testing email address here, and then I would hit the verify button, and it would send that out. In fact, we'll update email address. Email address has been saved. So there we are. Now, let's see if I can give you a look at the email here. So now you can see we've received an email from a no reply address. And if I click on that email, you'll see that it has just a little introduction paragraph here, lets you know that you've started the verification process, and then all you have to do is click this link, and in doing so you will verify this email address. Now I won't do it because this is just a test email address, a test account, but if I click this, it would take me to a page that just lets me know that I did verify my email address, and from that point forward, I would be able to log in with that address. Now once you have verified, if we go back over here, you can see that the email address is gone here from having submitted it and reloaded this page. But if that was complete, we'll go into an account here that you can take a look at to see what it looks like when one is verified, and you'll see that verified email field is gone. It lays out the email address here that you verified and tells you what day you verified it. So you do get to keep that information there. Now the next thing you can verify is your cell phone number. So we'll go back into the other account here. And again, we're still on the profile page, so if you didn't land on this page, you just click your name up here and click profile. And as we'll scroll down a little bit, we're going to the personal phone numbers section. And you can see, here we are. So the way you would do this is you just type your cell phone number into the cell phone number field. Now you can only verify the cell phone number because the way this verification process works is you have to click a link in a text message. So it works exactly the same way as verifying an email address, except instead of getting an email and clicking the link there, you're getting a text message and clicking the link in the text message. But this is really as simple as type in your cell phone number, which will probably already be there because you've probably already saved your cell phone number, but then you just click verify. When you click verify, it'll take a little time, maybe up to a few minutes, and then it will send you a verification text message. That'll show up on your phone. You just tap the link, and that verifies your phone number. So now if we scroll up here, we'll go back to the other account, and you can see what it looks like once you have verified it. So we'll go back down to our personal phone number section again. There we go, rolled right past it. But here we are. So we verified it, and you can see the button is no longer there because we can't verify it a second time. And then there's just a little string of text here that indicates when we actually did that verification. So now, once that's completed, now I just showed you the other account so you could see what those settings look like before they're set. But to see how those work, if I log out of the DeltaNet here, we'll just log out, go back to the regular login page. And for my password, instead of typing in a username, I'll just type in my email address. Type in my regular DeltaNet password and sign in, and you can see it logs me straight in. Now, if I sign out again, I'll do the same thing, but I'll use my verified phone number. And there you go, just like that. So the beauty of this, as I said, is again, it works for the app as well. So now you can use exactly the same login credentials, username and password. You can choose your phone number or your email address, whichever is more convenient for you. And you can use that as your username, both logging into the DeltaNet in your web browser or in the mobile app that you download in the Google Play Store or the Apple iTunes App Store. What are they calling it these days? Just the App Store, I think. The Apple App Store. So that is how you can set up a verified phone number and a verified email address to use for login. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to send an email into support@deltagroup.com or give us a call, and we can help you through this or whatever else you need. And as always, I will see you again next week. Thanks a lot.